Hey guys, Caterpie TCG. Today doing a sort of top 5 beginner budget decks type thing. So either if you're a beginner, but you want to start playing tournaments, or if you just don't have a good budget, then here's a good video for you. So at number 5, I have Fire Toolbox. This is by far the most expensive deck on this list. At least I believe. One thing that's especially good about this is that it's pretty versatile, so no matter what budget you have, you can change the deck. Like, if you have a lot of money, you'll have, you basically play, more like Ho-Oh GX and Salazzles, but if you're going cheaper, you'll probably more play, like, Turtonators and Volcanions and stuff. Unfortunately, it is GX heavy, but most of the GXs are pretty cheap. One problem about this deck is that it's the only deck that really needs Tapu Lele. You can play it without Tapu Lele. I've actually tested a version without Tapu Lele. I didn't like it, but it worked. So if you cannot buy Tapu Lele, then this deck is still fine. Next one, Bominable. Has pretty decent damage output. For 1 energy. It's a stage 1, and so you can use Muscle Dumbbell on it to make it 180 HP. And you can use Max Potion to heal it. What Gutsy Hammer does is, for 1 fighting energy, does 80, but it doubles the damage that's on Abominable. That way, Muscle Dumbbell has 180 HP, so it can take a hit. And then you want a Max Potion, so Gutsy Hammer doesn't really do anything to you. You don't really need any GXs. Maybe a Buzzwole GX when it comes out. When I tested it, I preferred to play 1 Lele, but you don't need that. It is a pretty risky deck, though, because if you don't get what you need, you pretty much just lose. So that's kind of a problem, but it is still a pretty good deck. Number 3 is Kendra. This deck obviously functions has a Rare Candy engine. Kendra has 2 great attacks for 1 water energy, and most of the cards are pretty cheap. It's kind of like number 5, the Fire Toolbox one. You can put a lot of different cards in here depending on your budget. Like, you can play Artillery, you can play Tapu Koko, you can play Necrozma GX, you can play Espeon EX, so many different Tapu Fini GX, so many different things depending on how much you have to spend. Tapu Lele GX is ideal for this deck. Pretty much all these decks should have Tapu Lele, but don't really need them. Next is Basim and Mew. This is a deck that I really like, and I've been playing it for a while. You get damage pretty fast. You don't necessarily usually one-shot, but you do hit for 2 weaknesses, Psychic and Fighting, so that's a pretty good. And it functions on, well, at least my build, but I have a pretty wacky build. Functions just with the simple Mallow Artillery engine. Tapu Lele GX, you might want to play 1, but it's optional. Easy attack cost for just a double colorless. And then to accelerate your Passimians, all you need is Brooklet Hill and Nest Ball, which are both really cheap cards. I mean, obviously you also need Ultra Ball, but still, it's pretty good and pretty fast and pretty cheap. Sorry for that little thing at the bottom. Number 1 is Greninja Break. You don't need Tapu Lele. I play 1 in mine. Mine's a very, very, very weird version. No GXs. You can play a Lele, you can play a Fini. No EXs really either. You can play Espeon EX if you want to, but this deck is super powerful and super consistent, although it is a bit bricky sometimes, but not usually. Starmie, some decks play Starmie, some decks play Artillery, some play Talonflame. All those cards are relatively cheap. I think Artillery is like 6. But other than that, all the cards are incredibly cheap. So anyway, these are my top 5 budget/beginner decks. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a newer player, tell me if it helps any. I'm probably going to do some deck lists of these decks pretty soon. But anyways, leave a like, subscribe, and keep on being awesome, I guess. I don't know.